The championship drama didn't end on the field, it exploded right after. In a stunning twist, a rival coach has fired off a bold accusation, claiming that one decisive moment wasn't just clutch, it wasn't even legal. Shockwaves hit the sports world instantly. Fans demanded answers, analysts debated fury-filled takes, and speculation surged as officials stepped in. And now, the investigation results are out, and they change everything. Was this a desperate attempt to discredit greatness? A real rule-bending controversy? Or proof that emotions after defeat can twist anything into a scandal? Either way, this storyline just went from championship glory to heated courtroom-style drama. Stick around, the truth behind this claim is far more intense than anyone expected. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss breaking MLB drama, insane playoff moments, and exclusive updates from around the league. Alright, buckle up, because today we have a story that has completely shaken the baseball world. We are talking drama, controversy, accusations, and a loud response from Major League Baseball. Yes, the Blue Jays coach just accused Shohei Ohtani of breaking MLB rules with that legendary Game 7 World Series hit, and MLB has now issued an official investigation verdict. This isn't just another sports moment, this is something that fans will talk about for years. Let's break it all down in a way only this channel delivers. It all started in the final inning of the World Series. Dodgers vs. Blue Jays. Emotions were already sky high. Toronto had fought harder than ever, pushing Los Angeles to Game 7. The stadium was shaking, fans were screaming, every pitch felt like it was carrying the weight of baseball history. And then it happened. Shohei Ohtani stepped into the batter's box. Pressure like that crushes most players. But this is Ohtani, the global superstar, the baseball phenomenon, the guy who turns impossible moments into highlight reels. The count built, the tension grew, and then he unleashed that swing. That powerful, clean, picture-perfect swing that launched the ball into the stands and broke hearts across Canada. It wasn't just a hit, it was a dagger. It sealed the championship. The Dodgers bench exploded, Ohtani roared, and Los Angeles painted its own Hollywood ending. Fans will remember it forever. But then the shock came not from the hit, but from the Blue Jays' side. A Toronto coach stormed into the post-game conference accusing Ohtani of doing something illegal on that swing. He stated straight up that Ohtani violated MLB rules. According to this coach, Ohtani had somehow gained an unfair advantage. The quote spread like wildfire across baseball media. That swing wasn't legal. I'm telling you that right now. That wasn't a clean hit. He broke the rules. Fans were stunned. Social media lit up instantly. What rules did he break? What was the coach talking about? Was this frustration? Was this emotion? Or did he truly believe something illegal happened? The Blue Jays coach didn't stop there. He pointed at Ohtani's stance, his prep motion before the pitch, and even the follow-through. He claimed Ohtani stepped slightly out of the batter's box, moved too early, and signaled to the runner something that would be considered illegal communication. According to him, it was rule-bending, borderline cheating, and MLB had to respond. Dodgers fans fired back immediately. Stop crying, take the loss like a pro, you got beat by greatness, and much more. Meanwhile, Blue Jays fans fueled the fire. If it's illegal, review it. MLB protects stars. We want justice. Within hours, the league stepped in. MLB announced a fast-track investigation. They reviewed high-speed footage, analyzed the swing frame by frame, checked Ohtani's foot position, and confirmed whether any illegal communication or motion was made. The internet froze. Baseball was holding its breath. Was this going to turn into another Astros-type scandal? Could baseball's biggest names suddenly be under suspicion? Would the World Series result even be questioned? And finally, MLB delivered its verdict. After a detailed review, MLB announced that Shohei Ohtani did not break any rules. The league stated that his foot remained legally positioned, his motion was within standard batting mechanics, and no illegal signals were detected. The statement was firm, direct, and left no room for argument. In simple terms, Ohtani's legendary homer was 100% fair, legal, clean, and iconic. As soon as the verdict dropped, Dodgers fans celebrated again like they just won another ring. Some Blue Jays fans accepted the ruling, others continued to argue online and create theories. But the moment MLB closed the case, baseball world knew the story. Ohtani didn't bend the rules. He broke Toronto's dream, not the rulebook. But this story goes deeper. Why did the coach say it? Why accuse a player like Ohtani? Let's talk real-world context. Toronto came so close. Closer than ever. The team was inches away from lifting a trophy that the franchise hasn't touched in decades. Emotion takes over. In sports, heartbreak makes people say things they don't plan to say. In the heat of defeat, instead of accepting greatness, some point fingers. Was this frustration? Absolutely. Was this disbelief? Of course. Was this disrespect towards Ohtani? In the eyes of Dodgers fans, yes. But it also shows how big Ohtani is. He isn't just another batter. When he swings, the world watches. And when he wins, rivals feel it deeply. And here's something important: MLB clearing him wasn't just a ruling. It was a message. A message that even if you're the biggest star in the sport, the league will check everything. And if you're clean, you're clean. The integrity of the game remains intact. Now let's talk reaction from the baseball world. Analysts called the accusation desperate. Former players laughed at the idea. They said Ohtani's mechanics are studied by hitters everywhere, he's a master of technique, and calling his swing illegal was like calling gravity optional. Teammates defended him immediately, calling it ridiculous noise. Fans across Japan and America joined forces online to shut down rumors. It became a global conversation, and Ohtani stood greater afterward, calmer, focused, classy, silent, and proving greatness doesn't need arguments. Meanwhile, rumor has it the Blue Jays front office wasn't happy with the coach's comments. Some insiders believe he may face internal discussion or even professional consequences, because when you accuse the biggest name in baseball, you better be right. And this time, he wasn't. The Toronto locker room, according to whispers, wanted to move on quietly, not ignite a controversy. But here's the twist: even though Ohtani was cleared, this situation has started a new debate across baseball. Should MLB create clearer rules around batter movement? Should post-pitch celebration and emotional moments be policed differently? Should losing teams have a protocol before accusing players? And should World Series moments be subject to automatic tech review to prevent drama before it starts? The league now faces questions, not about the outcome, but about preventing future chaos. Fans are wondering whether this emotional accusation will push Toronto to come back even hungrier next season, or whether it'll haunt them as the moment emotion overpowered sportsmanship. And what about Ohtani? What does this controversy do for him? Guess what? It makes him even bigger. Even greater. Champions aren't just defined by winning. They're defined by surviving criticism, noise, and pressure and rising above it. Ohtani didn't respond. He didn't clap back. Let's talk legacy. This swing, this moment, this controversy, it will enter baseball history. People will remember the debate, the accusations, and the ruling. Years from now, when fans look back at Ohtani's career, this will stand as one of those "they tried to doubt him, and he still stood tall" moments. Champions don't get crowned without controversy. Legends aren't made in silence. They rise when the world questions them, and answer through greatness. And speaking of rising, imagine being the Blue Jays now. They came so close. They tasted the title. They fought the Dodgers with everything. And they walked away with heartbreak and headlines. Fans are furious. The organization knows pressure is building. Next season isn't just another season, it's redemption season. Toronto now carries a new storyline. Will they bounce back from loss? Or will this accusation become a symbol of frustration? As for the Dodgers, oh boy. The dynasty chatter is real. With Ohtani leading, pressure only rises. The world knows they are built for big moments, and enemies grow with every title. But when greatness shows up, hate follows naturally. And this controversy only proved one thing: everyone watches everything the Dodgers do. When you're great, you don't just play baseball. You live in a spotlight 24/7.